Pie's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Let the human leave the ruins at all. The frog gets outside out my window, but they can't see me at all. And even if they could, the view wouldn't be too great. Kara and Azrael's picture on my wall. It reminds me, Asgore's not so bad, Asgore's not so bad. Pie's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Let the human leave the ruins at all. The frog gets outside of my window, but they can't see me at all. And even if they could, the view wouldn't be too great. Kara and Azrael's picture on my wall. It reminds me, Asgore's not so bad, Asgore's not so bad. Dear old lady, I knocked at the door, but you still ain't answering. I left my monster cell, my monster pager, and my monster home phone on a letter. I sent 2 letters down from Snowden. You must not have got them. The post monster must have been mad I didn't clean out my mailbox or something. Or maybe they can't read Comic Sans, so I'll get Papyrus to jot them. But anyways, frick it. What's been up? Haha, it's the ceiling. My brother's trying to be part of the Royal Guard too. If he joins the Royal Guard, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna make spaghetti. I heard about that human of yours too, I'm sorry. I might just have to give them a bad time if they keep genociding. I know you probably already think this about me, but I'm the funniest man. I even got a bunch of joke books, they're pretty grand. I even know your husband too, but I'm not the biggest fan. I even saw the human souls too, those things look mad. Anyways, I hope you get this, man, knock back. Just to chat, truly yours, the funniest man, this is SANS. Pie's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Let the human leave the ruins at all. The frog gets outside of my window, but they can't see me at all. And even if they could, the view wouldn't be too great. Kara and Azrael's picture on my wall. It reminds me, Asgore's not so bad, Asgore's not so bad. Dear old lady, you still ain't called or wrote. I hope you haven't died. I ain't mad, just concerned because of the genocide by that human. If you didn't want to come by your door to talk to me because you're scared of them, you didn't have to. But you could at least come by to talk to Papyrus. That's my little brother, man. He's wanted to meet you. We waited in the blistering cold for you for 4 hours just rattling our bones. That's pretty unepic, old lady. You're the queen of the underground. He really wanted to meet you, man, before that human took him down. I ain't mad, though. Just scared you were killed by that human going around. Remember when we first met out here, your voice was so loud, you laughed at all my jokes. See, I like talking with you that way. I haven't told anybody else my new jokes neither. Undyne doesn't like him and Papyrus doesn't want me telling her. You're a person I can joke with and it won't be wrong, so if you're feeling okay, come by the door and hear some. Cause I don't really got a lot going on now and I'm feeling a little depressed. The human has been slashing monsters right across the chest. Sometimes I wonder if they get to Papyrus, will he bleed? Thinking about these things really hurts for me. See, with everything going on, tell me you're okay, I need to know it. Asgore talks about how he needs the human souls, that counts to 7. But he doesn't know that I know you, old lady, only Papyrus does. But even he knows about how much that human's levels are going up. You gotta knock back, I'll be the funniest skeleton you'll ever lose. Sincerely yours, SANS. P.S. You should leave the ruins too. Pie's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Let the human leave the ruins at all. The frog gets outside of my window, but they can't see me at all. And even if they could, the view wouldn't be too great. Kara and Azrael's picture on my wall. It reminds me, Asgore's not so bad, Asgore's not so bad. Dear Mrs., I'm dead, so I won't talk to SANS. I'm about to go break our promise and kill that human. Everyone's already dead, and that human deserves it. If you were alive, you would have got my last 2 letters. I had Papyrus write them perfect. So this is my monster cassette. I hope you hear it. I'm in the judgment hall right now. I'm killing this human today. Hey, old lady, they killed my brother too. They deserve to die. You know, because I met with Alphys this night and I asked her if I could reset the timeline and she said that I could and it would be fine. If you hadn't let that human out, I would have had to reset the timeline. Now it's too late. I'm going to break our promise. I'm sorry. All I needed was a lousy letter or a call. Now I'm going to throw the human soul all across the wall. I befriended you, old lady. We could have told jokes together, but now you're dead. The human ruined it. I hope the next time you aren't dead. And I hope in the next timeline the human thinks and makes no one dead. I hope their conscience eats them up and they get better shoulders to hold their head. See, old lady? Shut up, Papyrus, I'm trying to talk. Hey, old lady, that's Papyrus yapping in the true lab. But he didn't die, he revived like an amalgam. See, he won't remember this. Because when I reset the timeline, it will all be reset. Well, gotta go. I'm almost at the Judgment Hall now. Oh, how will I send this out? Pie's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Let the human leave the ruins at all. The frog gets outside of my window, but they can't see me at all. And even if they could, the view wouldn't be too great. Car and Azrael's picture on my wall. It reminds me, Asgore's not so bad. Asgore's not so bad. Dear Sans, I meant to come by the door sooner, but I've been busy. You said Papyrus came by. How is he? Look, I think it's really cool he makes pasta. I even wrote an autograph for your brother. I left it on some old mozzarella. I'm sorry I didn't come by the door, but don't think I did that to hurt you. But what's this about you killing the human too? The human didn't hurt nobody, my child. Come on, how fricked up is you? You got some issues, Sans. I think you need to stay away from the child to keep you from getting some mild suspicion of them killing. And what's this about my husband, Asgore? Bringing him up makes me not want us to meet each other. I really think that we could tell some good jokes together. Or maybe telling them to Papyrus would be better. I hope you hear me out there. I just hope the human hasn't died, but they're probably still out there. I bet they're doing just fine. Just relax a little. I'm glad you want to protect the underground, but Sans, the human isn't bad. Try to understand that Asgore is the bad man. One thing I don't get is why you act like I died when I was just gone for a bit. I must have eaten a pie the other night before the human left that was enough to make me sick. Strangely, I do remember seeing some monsters that were killed by a stick, but when I went back to get groceries, those monsters are fine, so maybe I need to get my glasses checked. But after letting that human out, they're the one that I worry about the most. Did you say something? You talk as though you heard a ghost?